Hello and welcome to Jomboy and Jake Radio. It is Thursday, August 26th, 27th. Jake sucks. Good morning. A little early shout out to Josh, Osborne, Norm, Jill, Scott, Troy. I apologize if you guys were sitting around waiting for morning this morning and it never came. I was going to do it because we got home earlier than expected, and then I was like, well, we still got home at 11:30 at night.
Still not an early day.
Still not. Like, I was expecting 1:30. Just because it was 11:30 doesn't mean I should not
doesn't
sleep
mean it's
in.
great, yeah.
Yeah, so then I was like, we got a long thing. So I thought about sending a tweet or an update, and I didn't because I just fell asleep, and then I woke up after the show would have started. So I apologize if you guys were waiting. My bad.
They said don't apologize.
They're very kind. They're our mainstays.
They're the best.
They're the best. So
they're the best. Look at you, Roosevelt shirt, RSV LTS.
I like the overshirt feel. I don't love the look. I just like the feel of it. Not Roosevelt shirts. I like the shirt.
What are we calling those?
Birds?
Those are comfy.
It's very like 90s Boy Meets World look. Like if I had Sean Matthews parted in the middle hair, this is kind of what. I mean, I think this is like what Sean Matthews wore when he was in the high school years.
One hates seeing that middle part from you.
First decade of my life. His name wasn't Sean Matthews, was it? That was Eric Matthews. It was Sean Hunter.
Mr. Matthews.
Yeah, the very first picture that comes up is him going unbuttoned shirt over a T-shirt.
Big time.
Ryder Strong
That
is his
sweater,
name.
too. Yeah. Bring it back.
Yeah. Oh, it's like every picture now. It's just kind of like what he wore. It's everything. That was his outfit. Yeah. It's a button down over a T-shirt. When am I going to do my Boy Meets World podcast?
That's what we've all been wondering.
Love it. How are you doing, Jake?
Doing okay. We, last night we were caught in Yankees World, first game in 6 days, 5 days, 6 days. Doubleheader. They lose both. They look bad. Judge gets hurt again. Pretty bad time. And then, the world weighed pretty heavy on me again. Just once I got home.
Same thing.
Once I got home and sat on the couch and just like stared at where the corner of the walls meet up. And it's just like, God damn it. There's professional athletes who love and dedicate their life to playing the sport that they love who are choosing not to play because people are getting killed and stuff. So,
no, man, it's not what we do. This show is usually pretty dumb and jokey in sports, but I was pretty upset at myself for like not giving attention to it over the last month since sports was back and like allowing the distraction. Pretty upset that it's not like, something else happened and it's pales in comparison to what happened. No, same fucking thing, dude.
Yeah.
And really getting frustrated with the people who will never understand that enjoy our content and will just spew that same bullshit. I'm really, because they're the people that need to listen, but they won't, and you will never.
Right.
Like the people that are like, I can't believe I'm not going to support baseball because they supported that Marxist movement. Because instead of seeing Black Lives Matter as like, do black humans matter?
Right.
And should they be treated equally? Instead of seeing it like that, they've been spun by someone older, higher, dumber than them that's trying to feed them this into being Black Lives Matter isn't a message. It's a group of people and a political party. There is a party. Yeah. But like it's so annoying that to just think that they can discredit it. It's like a portion of our audience that does it on every video, and I'm getting fucking like that's not a proper response.
Right.
It's also not a proper response to isolate every incident and find every black person that's been shot and then tell me why I shouldn't care that they died.
Yeah.
That's like this kid was a criminal. This was this. The person that shot him didn't go read his laundry list of things.
Yeah.
And then shoot him. They shot him because he was black, and they treat them differently than they treat white people. And they didn't. Even if they did,
right?
Even if they did read that background that you're spewing at me, it's still there's a judicial system,
right?
They're not supposed to kill the guilty people either.
Live in a society.
So I'm getting real sick of the same people doing the same thing, and but it's not. I'm not getting mad. I'm just getting so defeated and sad, and I hate seeing our audience say it.
Yeah.
I hate seeing anyone say it, but I hate seeing the fucking Marxist. I can't support them. No, they're not supporting a Marxist movement. They're saying that black people's lives matter. That 17-year-old with the gun and the police chief saying he was there to resolve the issues and blaming the people that were out and saying if they weren't out after curfew, well, what about the fucking 17-year-old with the gun that was out after curfew?
Yeah.
Dude, so, we did the distraction of sports yesterday, and I feel guilty and ashamed in myself for that. And then I go home last night and this morning, and it just weighs heavy on me. And obviously, I'm a white guy who doesn't really get involved in the thick of this at all and just likes talking sports and some life philosophy stuff on my morning show and reading books. And
I hear you, man.
I know I'm not in the authority to speak on this, but that doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah, and that's Jim. That's been the biggest counter for years. Is that why are athletes talking? And it's like, well, you're the person saying that is you're also talking. And I think the part that was scary for me is I've started doing the daily sports show because I like sports. AOL screen name, Sports Jake. That's about as far as my depth goes, and you have to open that up a little bit as you get older. But the story of the sports world yesterday is that they canceled games because people are getting killed, and it sucks. And I think people, I try to break things down as dumb as possible because that helps me think about things. But you think about, these guys want to play sports, and gals, the WNBA, they're doing awesome stuff. They want to play sports. The people who talk about sports want to talk about sports. But the hand is being forced because things are really bad right now. And the part that should scare people is the fact that the system is failing so much, depending which side you're on, that sports teams feel like they have to make the impact. I read something today that the Cleveland sports teams today made a committee to try to help fix things in Cleveland. And you're like, okay, that's kind of cool. They're getting together and doing that. And it's also like, what? They shouldn't have to do that. The sports teams have to get together to try to make the city a better place?
Yeah.
That's not how this is supposed to work, but we have to. The hand is being forced. My opening segment is supposed to be the game of the night, or what you would talk about if you walk into your office and maybe you got a coworker that's 25 years older than you and you guys can't relate at all, but you talk Cleveland Browns football every now and then and you say, "Oh, did you see that game last night?" The story of sports last night is them not playing, and go watch the Dom Smith interview. Go watch that. He's just a broken man. Go watch Robert Ory. Go read the Bucks, who started this yesterday. Go read the Sterling Brown story. He double parked at a Walgreens.
Yeah.
He ended up getting tased and surrounded by 5 cops, and just the absolute nightmare story. And it's sucks.
It's really sad.
Sucks.
It's really sad. The video of that fucking kid running around made me cry. So
Yeah.
he killed one person, 2 people.
I think 2 and thirds losing an arm or something like that.
What do you do?
Think of the statements we're saying. This isn't America.
Well,
This isn't we're number one. This is
17.
third world you're watching on the news like, oh, that happens over there? It's live. We're here.
Yeah. It's a really fucked up video. I mean, it's all fucked up. Whatever. I mean, that kid is a school shooter in public. They didn't stop him.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. It's scary.
Went home and went to bed after.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you see the cops talk about it, and, the cop stuff, like I said this.
There were people chasing him to try and stop him. They didn't have any guns. They were just civilians.
Yeah, guy with the skateboard got killed. Tried to stop an active shooter. And then, you read the comments are infuriating. You almost can't. It's like, well, don't bring a skateboard to a gunfight. And it's like, don't bring a gun.
I mean, it's even making light. No, it's just
like,
it's
tough.
And, the people that...
Bad.
It's super frustrating. And this is kind of what Doc Rivers said. It's like, it's not going to change. Or no, it was Weber. Like, we know it's not going to change, but what's the other option? Like, the kids that just leave... The kids that just leave the comments and say, I boycott sports because they said Black Lives Matters and that's them supporting a Marxist movement. They listen to one thing, and that's what they're... Like, you're not going to change that kid's mind until he grows up. But his parents grew up, and their minds didn't get changed. So, like, it's really an endless battle, and at times it does feel like we're all yelling into an echo chamber of the people that understand that humans matter. And that's how do you and I think there are some ways, like I was getting frustrated with some people in my circle for the ways they were trying to do this, because it is causing more of a divide than trying to, because you get so frustrated at these people that their minds won't change, but that's the goal, right? And because you're screaming at a brick wall, we're now throwing things at that brick wall, hoping to change its mind, and that's not going to work. And I'm not trying. But then I feel like, well, now I'm telling the side that I'm on how to operate, and I have no business doing that. But it's tough to convert a brick wall into, not a brick wall with just words. So I get frustrated with people in my circle because instead of like they're attacking the stubborn, which is only going to push them away, but will anything bring, you know what I'm trying to say? And the conversations, it's been bad. Like, if you thought we were divided 2 months ago and that everything that happened then helped the country, like, no, it hasn't. It's just created a bigger canyon.
Yep.
And, like, we can't even send a boat across it. Like, it's just getting bigger and bigger. And the bigger it gets, the stronger the stubborn people are on both sides. Whatever. We can go on with this show and talk sports and stuff, but there's no... It's just screaming at a brick wall.
Let's just left and the right. Let's do like a state draft.
That'd be the Civil War.
Everyone gets 25 states. And just draft them.
I think that's kind of the Civil War, right?
You do it peacefully. Trade states, start packaging states.
Well, they tried to do it peacefully.
Yeah.
Civil War. Lincoln said, no way.
No way.
All right. Any more banter? We were talking about BBD only putting stuff in his front pockets.
Yeah, we did.
Chug some coffee. See if I can
have a cup of
fake
Joe.
Some happiness.
I was struggling to get going today. Lack of sleep. World sucks. Trevor Plouffe says the state's draft idea is a bad idea. Well,
fair.
Shocked.
I do agree with you.
Shocked.
It's not the best idea.
I don't think we should actually.
Good bit for a different day.
Guys.
What the fuck flavor coffee is this, Bill?
It's like Chappelle's Show racial draft. I think that was pretty good entertainment. So, yeah, man, I can't drink the Bill coffee anymore that's in our refrigerator because I think he's poisoning us. I think that's rat poison.
Got that too.
This is a mixture of mocha and New Orleans, whatever that is.
Sure. Also not a flavor.
The mocha made me, my teeth feel weird yesterday.
Oh.
And I was starting to think maybe it's more chocolate.
Could be the taffy you're eating too.
That's some taffy.
No, because it felt weird before the taffy.
Okay.
You know, it was like a lingering flavor, like an onion. But anyway, so I mixed this mocha with New Orleans. Maybe I didn't dilute it enough. I'm going to shit my pants on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a laxative that gives you energy for. Coffee gives you energy, or caffeine. But there's a hangover from this coffee. It's like too strong.
I like it. I can't control myself with it.
I just feel exhausted.
One cup and not multiple cups. A little behind the scenes
Drains
here.
my powers.
We pee almost before and after every show.
Every show.
But since Bill's been bringing this coffee in, I've been shitting
Yeah.
before and after every show.
Pretty much 6 shows a day.
I pee during.
Not every.
Just trying to paint a picture.
And we only have one toilet here.
Yeah.
And it's fairly gross.
It gets the work.
Similar to our
50-50.
dungeon toilet in college.
Got a dungeon toilet here.
So did you ever test your back pocket?
I've tried it. I just can't. I just don't like it.
Even in
raised
dress
that way.
pants.
Yeah, no.
Like you're at a wedding wearing suit pants. You go everything front pocket.
If I have like the jacket pocket,
Yeah.
I'll slide.
That's a good.
I'll slide an item.
I
in
don't
there.
go back pocket.
Yeah, because they're
in dress
tight.
Pants.
Yeah, they're tight.
Whether that's phone or the
What
wallet
about
goes in
jeans?
there. Front pocket.
So that doesn't make everything tight.
don't-
on
I
your
also-
ass. That would make my butt sweat.
I want it tight on my ass.
Oh.
Soundbite that me.
Where do you put your phone? Left or right pocket?
Phone right. Keys, wallet left. Anything else on earth right. Actually, everything left. Just phone and headphones right. If I have stuff.
Phone goes in the right pocket solo.
If I have headphones on me, headphones will go in there with it.
Passport game has changed my life.
Yeah.
Changed my pocket life, so. And wearing shorts like every day.
Sick of the weather, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. This
Hot again
weekend, it was
today.
90-something degrees last weekend.
Yeah.
Pissing me off. What's the weather supposed to be
The
like?
mornings have been nice.
Yeah, it's even, no, the mornings
because I don't
haven't.
go outside.
But when I have to walk Mac at night, it's an instant, like, I'm dripped in sweat.
Ooh, I'm trying to think.
And now I have to wear another outfit.
Went for a walk like 2 nights ago after the Yanks were rained out. I was sweaty after.
Sweaty walk. Sweaty walk. Ooh, 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 ooh.
76 right now. That's nice.
That'll play.
It's supposed to rain this afternoon. I like that. 10-day forecast. Like, don't show me. I didn't say don't show me 90, but it's supposed to get to 90 today.
Maybe the rain will help.
Do you even know about the fires in California? Katie's parents are like packed up. All my friends in Livermore, Brad, they're like packed up. Fires are like 2 towns away. They're decimating towns.
Big hurricane coming to shore.
Yeah.
Cat 4.
My great aunt, whose sister like lives in my house, my grandma.
Colorado fires too, yeah.
She was like calling her. It's like, yeah, they think they're gonna have to leave. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming they had to leave, but my grandma's not the most reliable narrator. But she said, "Oh, it's all good." She's like, I don't think that's true. But
Does news just travel too fast? Like, did a lot of this stuff happen and we were just blind to it because the news didn't get here? Be like, oh, there was fires in California last
Back
month.
in the day, you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just happened afterwards. Like I did on morning yesterday, I did the earthquake in Alaska, and it was like a newsreel they did to show the rest of the country what had happened. It was really incredible footage, and it was well done. They had graphics and shit. But yeah, I'm guessing that didn't happen day of or
Right.
next day. Yeah, look. So this is where the one fire is. So Livermore's like right there, and it's going, and then there's another fire there. This one's getting smaller in Mount Diablo. So like Livermore was looking like.
Sandwich season.
So that's scary. Whew. Trying to get trade updates for Yankees fans. It's not working out so far. I messaged one of the head scouts. Just said who we traded for.
I've got an update.
Yeah?
Trevor Plouffe's still in chat, being soft as hell.
Is Trev up? Because Trev, did he do his interview?
I think that would have just happened.
Jeff
He didn't text me, so I'm assuming no hitches.
Jeff Passan and I now have each other's cell phone numbers.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. And in classic Jake fashion, he opened with a picture.
Of what?
His dog.
Nice.
We both have golden doodles, and we both like baseball.
Hey, did
We both have pretty hair.
did Cole Tucker ever respond when you told him he has a nice dick?
Yes.
What'd he say?
Yes. Cole Tucker said. Find Kotuck. He said, "Ha ha ha, thanks." Crying emoji, crying emoji, crying emoji.
Did you say you should respond? Mine isn't nice.
I didn't. I just said I'm gonna send that text once a week.
Oh. Nice.
So next Monday, remind me. Send Cole Tucker.
He was pretty tore up about the no-hitter. They hung on his face in the
Yeah.
TV for a while, and he was like, playing it right, whether it was
Got a lot
real
of
or not
screen
real.
time.
Yeah, a lot of screen time.
Trev, I want to fight your face. Yeah, dude, Cole Tucker. I mean, he's got amazing hair, beautiful face, tremendous competitor. I think that's so. We just get so lost in sports. I remember watching that last inning of the no-hitter and being like, so many people are rooting for the no-hitter at this point. And, like, Gerard Dyson's coming up, who's, a veteran. He's been around a lot. His role has changed. And he gave, like, a hell of an at-bat. And, like, you just forget, like, that guy is a world-class elite competitor who still wants to win the baseball game. He doesn't give a crap about the no-hitter.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to hit a home run or double in the gap.
Can I admit something? Because I don't know if this
Yes.
is allowed.
We'll see.
I root for the no-hitter to be broken up just as much as I root for the no-hitter. Like, either way,
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to
Okay.
enjoy what happens here.
Interesting.
Like, when that ball got slapped hard,
Right.
I was excited because either
Either
outcome
way.
for me was going to be like, that's sports.
I don't think you fully mean that, though. I think
I
you've
wouldn't
got
have been-
you've
but
got
that's-
like a 70-30 lean.
That's
because
when
you
I
would have
was-
felt bad for Giolito if he lost it.
Oh yeah,
last
but
hitter.
that's sports. That's like
Right.
That's like when we interviewed the Summer Koshian, and she said everyone comes to watch some kids happy
Right.
and the other kids cry.
Very sad.
because you just want to see all the human emotion.
Yeah.
Which is why they hung on Cole Tucker's face for so long.
Right.
But like when that got slapped, I was like, oh
Yeah.
And then either outcome, I'm happy about. That's why I was super weirded out by all the other baseball creators acting like it was a win for them. I was like,
Right.
what? You just faked that.
Yeah.
Why?
That
did
whole thing was odd.
why did you fake that?
Like if you're a White Sox fan, maybe.
Or Giolito.
But yeah, a lot of it was bizarre.
Very bizarre night for baseball creators. Okay, sports. Sports.
Sports.
Oh, that's not the sports. That's the. That was Telegram. Oh, the soundboard's not hooked up. I was gonna chug that coffee, but now it's coming. I think the soundboard's hooked up now.
I mean, we kind of started there. NBA, WNBA, a few Major League Baseball games sit out in protest of everything that's going on in the world. The sports that got played are Yankees stink, Jim. I don't know if you noticed that. There was some good hockey. Tampa Bay 7, Boston 1. You into that at all? I'm not. My Rockies are hot again. Sports are semi-irrelevant for the next few days.
Okay. Rob in the chat said, perfect game. I always root for. No hitter. I root for both. That sums it up perfectly.
Okay.
If it's a perfect game, I root for the pitcher 100%.
What about no hitter because of an error?
no hitter? No, I don't want that. I don't root for that because of an error. No, no hitter. I want it to go to the last out, and then I don't care what happens.
Okay.
Like either way, I think that's great drama.
But what if it was what if it was a no hitter
Because I could spin it that I'm happy for that batter saving his team.
only because of an error? So essentially, it would have been a perfect game for the pitcher.
Yeah, perfect game's a team stat. As like it's like 90%. You need 10% team.
That's a hot take too.
No, I think that's like a thing that's said in baseball. The whole team needs to be perfect for a perfect game. The pitcher is like 90% of it. I'm giving them 90, but the whole team needs to be
That's
perfect.
better. Yeah.
I think nothing wrong with that phrasing.
Yeah. I didn't make it up. That's like a thing
that's
that
a thing.
analysts have said forever.
I'm just saying, you don't say, we don't say the Yankees had a no-hitter in 90 or perfect game in 98. You say David Cohn had a no-hitter. Perfect game.
Yeah, but I mean, when
I
David
get what you're
Cohn
saying. I
says
get
it,
what you're
like,
saying.
Yeah. There's something else on your list there that I wanted to cover. I wish I could go back to 2 TVs in my living room.
Sure.
I wonder if Katie would allow that.
Let it happen.
Because that's the only way I could watch sports I don't. Like, I can't put a hockey playoff game on and it be the only thing on in my living room.
Right.
Like, baseball's the only sport that I could do one TV sport. Even, like, Sundays during the NFL, when I had 2 TVs in my living room, put some football games on the second TV, watch a good movie with sound on the main TV. Because I besides baseball, I do like movies and TV shows more than football, hockey.
Right.
I never watch basketball. Unless I'm with a friend that wants to watch the game.
Right.
So maybe I need to coax Katie into a 2 living room.
Don't even coax. Just
I had a
dance.
female roommate in Livermore, Jamie, and she didn't get it. Like, this sucks. The room looks bad. I'm like, what? It's like, I'm going to watch every Yankee game. So you got to give me a second TV.
Your call.
Or you're watching every Yankee game. So my whole living room would sit and watch
Flip a
something,
coin.
and then I'd have the Yankee game on. We had 2 huge TVs.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Good job by Lucid Limbo. Ask for 3 TVs, then she'll settle down too. Katie might be fine with it.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's just,
It's negotiating.
that's the only way I will watch it. Like, I want to watch the playoffs, but I'm
Right.
not going to main TV the playoffs with the sound on. That's just not going to happen.
7-1. Bruins collapse, Jim.
Bummer.
Sure.
Bummer.
Islanders, after our maintenance guy cornered me and told me he thinks they're going all the way. Lost to Philly last night.
Got to lose to win sometimes.
4-3 in OT.
It's tough.
Wow.
Changes the season.
Any other sports? Yanks are bad. Go listen to Talking Yanks. Most down and out I've been on the Yanks.
First no song episode of the year.
Yeah, I forgot we even did that. Really good reminder by Jenny.
Yeah. I think my Rocks are getting hot. White Sox are like legit. I think I'm team get the Phillies going.
Me too.
They've won 3 in a row.
Someone needs to get going from that.
Yeah. They've won 3 in a row. Blue Jays are over 500. Indians are a half game back. AL Central's great. So yeah.
That's the sports.
That's kind of the sports today. And that's
I don't know why
eat
I
bugs.
fucking did that. That's
That's
not how
eat
it works.
bugs.
All right, strap in. It is the last rodent halftime of ever. And what are we doing next?
I think we're going to Candy next month.
I like that.
Okay.
All right, so
September will be candy.
BBD, I've got a couple big rodents, popular rodents out there.
I think I've got my guy.
Okay.
And it's a big one.
Okay.
We're doing the beaver today.
Okay. That is a big one.
Beaver's a rodent?
Yeah. Well,
That's
when
a
you Google list of rodents, it comes up. So
Yeah.
Ew, that's a huge rodent. But
Huge.
beavers are kind of awesome, though.
What they're about is pretty wild.
Yeah.
The engineers of the rodents.
Cool.
Don't think that's been said before.
Are they the smartest rodent? Like, their houses are badass.
Build stuff.
I mean, they can, like, change environments.
Yeah.
By building
Beavers are-
dams and stuff. What's up with their tail? What's the reasoning behind that?
I think that the guy who painted them just liked it. So,
Look at this guy just sitting on his tail.
oh. To swim?
I don't know.
They're swimmers?
I mean, I'm assuming it's something with water. It's like a flipper.
what was I going to go? I want to do like a beaver house inside.
Damn.
What's inside a beaver home? Swimming underwater into a beaver lodge. Do you want my screen so the people can see this?
Dude, I think I've seen one of these before, and it's pretty nuts.
It's got to be awesome.
It's like an underwater fort.
Oh, wow. Quentin says a beaver almost destroyed his family's farm from
Sorry.
building dams. They're no joke. That's sorry.
Sorry, Quentin.
Also, be safe. I think you're in the Houston area, right? How's that shaping up, the hurricane down there? Is it tapered off to a superstorm?
Last I saw, it got stronger, but you can't really tell with media and tweets and stuff.
Do you need my thing?
Houston hurricane.
Houston hurricane update. Let's see.
Okay, it looks like it might miss Houston.
It went into Louisiana, says Quentin.
Okay.
Sent. Oh, wait. I sent BBD a news article yesterday. I wonder if we're going to do it.
Oh.
It's on the list.
Is this the Beaverville?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, here.
Slaps.
So he's canoeing. Oh, there's a beaver. This is a good song, huh? Did Jake make his weekly purchase? We'll see. All right, so the canoe has entered the pile of sticks that we believe to be the beaver's home.
Yes.
Is this a video you've seen? Are you remembering this?
No, but I mean, that's definitely the start of a beaver's home.
Did it work, BBD? Do you have my screen? This is a beaver. I don't think they're rodents, you know? I just don't think of them as rodents.
Okay, what do you think of them as?
Animals.
Okay.
Like a bunny, but for water.
Okay. Water bunny.
Look at that thing. Getting attacked by a beaver in the water would suck.
Oh, God. I'd lose. I'd die.
Even to see it coming near you.
Yeah.
All right, go in the home already. Like we're a minute 14 in, you haven't gone into the home yet. Okay. I think he's got an underwater camera. There we go. Bunch of fish.
Got fish. Fish.
This guy could cut out
Not great.
his like the classic. You don't need to watch the first half of the YouTube.
Went dark. I think he's...
Okay, so he's coming up. Oh my God, this is kind of scary.
Oh, big time.
What if there's a beaver in there, just like two beavers fucking, and you come up on it?
Okay, you get fucked. It's a threesome.
I don't know if I'm into this. Okay.
Well, it's pretty cramped in here, but I was able to make it. Beavers will live to 10 or 12 years of age, and they build their dens, and they can be massive, these lodges. They will use them year after year. The young will live with the parents until they're about 2 years of age, and then they will leave and make their own lodge. This one here is huge underwater, and the little bit that sticks out on top, as you've already seen, is quite large. It can weigh tens and tens of tons, built with nothing but sticks, logs, and mud, impenetrable by anything.
Tens of tons impenetrable by anything?
Yeah, I mean, the
a lie.
facts seemed loose there.
It's a lie. That was loose and fast.
Beavers building a dam, time lapse. That's the next video, and then we'll So this is a PBS video, so this is going to be better. And I'm gonna mute it, and I'm gonna super speed it.
BBD, I've got some qualms with you.
You missed some of Jake's favorite rodents. Okay, so this is how a beaver builds a dam.
The common squirrel,
Jake's a huge
Oh, man.
squirrel fan.
They had it down here.
prairie dog.
Imagine
No, they
just
were
eating a tree.
I mean, prairie dog is like.
Look at this beaver, dude.
Oh, dude, they're gnarly. I mean, that's why they got the teeth.
You gonna take down that whole tree?
They can like mess up
Yeah, they messed up.
a
Look at this.
society.
Yeah, they messed up Hubner's house.
Oh, that thing's gnarly, man. You don't want to mess with that.
No, I don't want to mess with it. This isn't a rodent. I get that it is a rodent because it's all about that gnawing.
'Cause it's a rodent.
It's the king of the rodents.
I don't know.
What other rodent can do all this
I think
shit?
it's the king of.
Look, now it's in a ghillie suit.
I think that's good call. I think it's the king of the marine rodents.
Got BBD with
Yeah, that's good. It was really on point. It was really good.
Leave it to the beavers.
Classic title. Good job, PBS. Rodents.
Not a fan of that. Coffee. I mixed two, so.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay.
That's halftime. We move on.
Good month of rodents.
I read the news today, oh boy, and though the news was rather sad, well, I just had to laugh.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. Time for the news.
A 3,000-pound Triceratops skull named Shady was excavated.
Pterodactyl!
Yeah. It's morphin' time in South Dakota. Disney star Bella Thorne reportedly broke the OnlyFans record by earning $1 million in 24 hours. Mount Rushmore climber found on top of George Washington's head has been fined $1,500. That's all? Really?
Okay.
U.S. town rejects solar farm amid worries it would suck up all the energy from the sun. Stressed elephants at the Warsaw Zoo are to be given medical marijuana. Huge win.
I read the news today, oh boy, and
So I sent BBD.
The Bella Thorne thing.
No, that was your suggestion. I sent him the Triceratops.
Right.
I mean, I'm not like a big dinosaur guy, although I think a lot of little boys have those like plastic dinosaurs when they're kids. Because my dad had them, I had them, and my nephew Ike now has them, so I didn't realize how universal those were. Stand the test of time, unlike dinosaurs.
Come on.
Dude, did you see this? Like what they found? It's huge.
It's pretty cool.
And the fact that it's in South Dakota,
Yeah.
like it came close. Like, it's not like, Africa or Russia or, I can't, like South Dakota gets to claim
Dinosaurs literally ran the world.
Pangea.
Pangea. Imagine one continent.
No way.
They said this was just like a group of
Possibly.
geologist students. And a couple years ago, some of these students found the horn. So they kept digging. And they found a 300-pound skull.
3,000 pounds.
I was just happy for these people and for America.
Oh, yeah.
The claim that you found a dinosaur skull?
Yeah.
It's pretty badass, man.
Gonna
How
see a
deep was it?
dinosaur.
It looks like it
Good
wasn't even that
question.
deep.
That looks kind of shallow from like there's grass next to it.
Yeah.
There's grass in the picture.
It's nuts.
It's cool, man. I think
Triceratops.
because you know what? We look at this and it's cool, but we'd be like, oh, I'd never do this.
No.
Like to hunt this out and dig and But there's people out there that, like, if you're into this, if you're a little kid that's, like, really into this, like, this is your thing, this is what you want to do, go do it. Don't go into finance. Go into hunting dinosaur bones. You can do it.
I don't know where the money comes from, but, you know, whoever does.
I think it's just rich people. It's how the rest of the world operates.
Okay.
Rich people fund these trips to go find dinosaur bones, and if you get one, the rich people gets the dinosaur bone, and then they probably sell it for more money.
Yeah.
It's like an investment.
Like the
That's
movie,
Business with Jake.
the movie industry.
Welcome to Business with Jake.
People don't know how this business works, so
Still don't.
same thing.
Dragon Sword! Mastodon! Pterodactyl! Triceratops! Saber-tooth tiger! Tyrannosaurus! Power Rangers!
Come on, guys, we gotta kick it. All right.
Should do some Power Rangers memes.
Power Rangers was like my one other thing.
What do you mean? Do you like Power
Like
Rangers?
as a youth, yeah. It's like
There's
sports
this
and Power Rangers.
There's a podcast called "How You Got Rich" or
How I Met Your
how you
Mother.
made this. How you made this? The Ben and Jerry's episode is really interesting. They're how they made that. It's like, you know, rich people, how they did it.
Right.
They had the guy who did Power Rangers. He's amazing. You'd love him. Like you'd get
Yeah?
a kick out of him. He's really funny. Did I tell you how he got it?
I don't know.
It's pretty awesome. So he made jingles for he was a music producer. He as a teenager in India, he found this 12-year-old and made an album, and it was like the biggest hit. It was just like struck gold right away. From there, he could
Dang.
do bigger things.
Yeah.
Then he went and it came to America and he started making jingles for cartoons. Like Mr. Spy. I don't know. He had some really famous ones. Then he went to Japan to do a deal and he saw Power Rangers was on TV. And he wasn't in the TV business at all. But he was like, this is cool.
Into it.
And he realized that they wear masks. So the fighting scenes, he just bought all of the fighting scenes from the Japanese show. Didn't reshoot them at all. He was like, those are the only ones that cost money to make because they're action, they're like
Right.
animation. So I don't have to do any of that. So he bought the rights to relicense it, but he changed all of the non-fighting scenes with American actors doing
Right.
American. So none of the American actors shot fighting scenes.
Yeah. Just did the acting.
He just repurposed the expensive scenes, and then isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Smart.
And he made so much money, and then
of
he
money.
owned like NBC Kids or Cartoon Network. He owned like
That part sounds familiar.
crazy. Really good episode of that podcast.
A lot of different ways to do it, people.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Go find your dinosaur bone.
Go do it. Triceratops. Bella Thorne. She is a Disney star?
I don't get it.
I don't know who she
BBD,
is.
What's the
She
whole
was on
thing?
Disney. She was like end of when like people my age started watching. So I remember her Disney show.
Was the Disney show good? Shake It Up?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's her and Zendaya.
Who's that?
Really?
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, is
Do them
this just
together.
a perfect storm of like being the Disney celebrity while social media like went to another level?
And trying to. What is she now?
She.
It's making
I think
$2
she still
million on
acts and
OnlyFans.
stuff a little, but she's kind of just general like internet influencer kind of.
23.6.
Now she does OnlyFans.
23.6 million followers on Instagram.
I'm not one of them. Damn it.
Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know who she is, but that's awesome. Good for her.
Hawthorne IMDb.
She's directs films for Pornhub.
I think that's a new thing she's starting to do with this.
Mixing it up. She was in The Duff.
No, she won a Vision Award at the second annual Pornhub Awards in Los Angeles for the film she directed up for Pornhub.
I think maybe she just announced a new project or something for that.
Let's see.
Oh, she was in The Masked Singer. You watched that? She was the Swan.
Nice. Might not have watched that season.
It's 2020.
Yeah.
Younger than me.
Cool. She got a
Bella Thorne.
who just did OnlyFans? That was funny. Plaxico Burress.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I have no idea who Bella
She was
Thorne
in
is.
Midnight Sun with Patrick Schwarzenegger, our guy.
I was watching the roast of Rob Lowe,
Mm.
and
Ooh,
Like I was watching clips of it. I don't know. I went down a rabbit hole.
sure.
And Davidson made a joke about Rob Lowe. The best acting he does is convincing his wife that he didn't sleep with the nanny. And then they cut to Johnny and Matt Lowe and his mom.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. And then,
is a good cut.
And then they made another joke and they cut to Patrick Schwarzenegger. It's like, oh, they're all there.
Yep.
Good roast, I guess. I didn't watch it. It's like the roast where not Couture, Kate,
And Coulter.
and Coulter just got like
Killed.
like killed.
She sent it back.
No, she bombed.
She sent it back.
She kind of, if I'm remembering that one right, she kind of did better than I thought she would have.
Yeah.
But like, not good.
No,
Comedy's not her thing.
according to all the things, I just went down a huge rabbit hole. Like
Yeah,
she bombed so
I think
bad
the world turned against her.
that she didn't.
She was
It doesn't
in the
help that
wrong
nobody
environment.
likes her and is gonna like say she did a good job even if she did.
So the guy who wrote all of her jokes, he wrote for Martha Stewart as well. Went on Joe Rogan afterwards and was like, "Well, I'm dealing with this because she didn't say a single one of our jokes, so now we look bad because he said like it's regarded as the most bomb roast ever." She like opened up with, "Why am I here?" Well, it's not to promote my book, and everyone like booed crazily.
That was great. She was good.
Maybe
Ironically, because like
No,
the comedy
I
I'm
like
getting
what
from
she
it,
did.
I don't think is
I
intentional.
mean, she got crushed. She marketed her book. Like that's what she went there to do. She did a roast. She sent a couple. I mean, think about the audience there. Like everyone's obviously going to kill her. No one's going to give her respect for a good joke at all.
yeah, I mean, I watched it. I didn't think she was good at all, and then like the reviews were bad. Whatever. She didn't realize she was going to get roasted. Like she was like, I don't
She
know
didn't
how.
know.
She complained after and like wasn't in on the joke at all.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bizarre. They're like, "Why'd you sign up?" And she was like, "It just showed up on my publicity listings. Like I didn't know what was happening."
Get the book out there,
notice.
girl.
Yeah.
Get
He
that
said
bag
she's
like
kinda
Bella.
evil.
Yeah, she's terrible. All right, so Bella Thorne, OnlyFans. Not. That's so out of my whole world. I don't know any of. No insight on any of that. Mount Rushmore, I know what that is. I know who George Washington was. Climbed on his head like the scene from Richie Rich.
I guess so.
Doesn't that seem like a small fine? If you wanted to like
How to get up there?
do a protest and climb on one of these heads and get your message across, like that's kind of a small price to pay to get like some publicity.
If you can get up there, knock yourself out. I'm not getting up there. I thought they were going to say they found a body dead. It's like, whoa. Now that'd be a story.
He climbed an unsafe slope, falling and forcing law enforcement to chase him. Yeah, is it hard to get up there?
I'd assume so, right?
I would guess there's like ways,
I don't know how it works.
like tunnels and stuff, I thought. I don't know how it works either.
No idea.
In Richie Rich, there's like a tunnel that comes out the eye. But I don't know how much Richie Rich works. I don't know how accurate that movie was. There's pictures of people climbing it. They got to clean it and stuff. Oh, I think this is kind of current. Like there's people have hung banners and stuff, so maybe it's not as.
There's a way, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That seems like a small fine to have to pay for doing that. Mount Rushmore's crazy.
Right?
You ever seen pictures when people go to Mount Rushmore to visit it and then it's just like a hazy day and you can't see it at all?
It's tough.
Those like imagine traveling all the way to the Dakotas to go see Mount Rushmore. You
Not
can't see it at all.
Nightmare.
Look. This is the picture. This is him. Here I am at Mount Rushmore.
Pretty tough.
It's just completely hazed out. Can't see like a single thing more than 10 feet. That sucks. Bummer. Any other news stories on here? U.S. town rejects solar farm, worries it would suck up all the energy from the sun. This has to be fake. There can't be. Woodland, North Carolina.
Suck up all the energy from the sun. Haven't been there.
Concerned about the risks of cancer. Like, just solar panels? It's like you want to just take, like, the claw machine and grab these people that are making decisions in North Carolina and just pick them up and just drop them in California, or in places that have these, and be like,
That's their nightmare.
and like, look, it's not bad at all.
I need you to know that. That would make it a lot worse. That's like the state draft.
No, just go visit. Like, send them on a visit.
I know, that's their nightmare.
Learn.
The person in this said people come with hidden agendas. Until we can find if anything is going to damage this community, we shouldn't sign any paper.
Just like read a book.
You're killing your town.
Show them a book, a video, YouTube. Solar panels. And you go to California and they're like on residential houses.
Yeah.
And that's how people, work the lights in this part of the house. Crazy. Stressed elephants have been given medical marijuana.
Good.
That's nice.
Good.
How much do you think it takes to get an elephant high?
Stop calling me an elephant.
Like, what do you think in
Probably.
milligram? Like, what
I
are-
don't know. That's one of those weird things. Like, I could see it also being very little, but you'd also assume it'd be a ton. It's
A ton.
Giant animals.
It's like trying to get Andre.
Do they just
giant
eat the
drunk.
leaves?
2 years before they have any results to see if this helps.
Liquid doses of CBD. Yeah, okay, that's soft. Give the elephants the real stuff.
Stop calling CBD marijuana.
They're not. Dude, I wish I recorded it. This one time bought weed and this kind of crazy weed lady who was working at a weed shop in a mountain town in Colorado. So I don't feel bad calling her a crazy weed lady because she kind of was. I think Jess or someone asked the question, like, so what's the real difference between, THC and CBD? And she went on this 10-minute story ride that was unbelievable. I wish I had it on tape. I mean, she made them characters. They were both cousins, and one was the evil cousin and one was the relaxed cousin, and it was unbelievable. If I had the recording, I would get us to pay a cartoon artist and put a story to it and put it up because it was unbelievable.
Did you learn anything?
No, because I think it was all wrong. That was the best part.
CBD's
She's
kinda
just so confident about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it helps with some muscle stuff. There's some
Like
CBD
ointments?
paste and stuff. Yeah,
Man, I've never tried that.
I could see that. It does something. It gives me crazy bad dreams.
What
So
about
it's not
when
for
we do
me.
those suckers?
Good
you get-
suckers?
you
I
get
don't think
bad
I
dreams
feel
from those?
anything. You know what? I had a weird one the other night, and I didn't even think about the suckers because I just think about them as sucker candy. So maybe I'll try it out today.
Yeah. You see this, man? Someone searched on Twitter the exact phrase, "I'm done with NBA. It's turned into an extension of the far left. Won't watch, don't care, used to enjoy games, enough is enough." But if you search that on Twitter about, there's like, obviously a bot farm is just using fake accounts to reply to that. So, like, they're not even real people saying
World
this.
sucks.
It's just someone paid iPhone farm or bot farm to just tweet that. It's like, what is anything?
What is anything?
Share that with the chat if they're interested in seeing how crazy dumb that is.
What is anything?
All right. Well, let's move on.
Bet of the day. It's the bet of the day. Bet of the day. Bet of the day.
Bow, 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 bow. Bet of the day. Bet of the day. It is the bet of the day. We got it wrong again yesterday. Yep.
Yankees.
Cole
game. Gets rocked. Jim, I said it.
I mean, you're on a stinker.
I said it last Tuesday. You're on the stinker with me, Big Daddy.
I'm only 3 in a row. You're 4, so.
Yep, that's a stinker. I said it when we got the Pirates-Indians push. I said a push is either a blessing or it's a sign that the wave is coming crashing down, and boy, has it crashed. I think I have to reverse bet myself today. I have to find whatever I think the logic is and fade it. So with that,
Dude, I think the New Orleans one is the whiskey one.
if you got the whiskey one, that's the you'd know if you had the whiskey.
I think that's what I have.
I mean, it would smell.
No, but I did half and half. I finished the mocha and then I did half the other one.
That whiskey coffee was stronger smelling than whiskeys.
I asked Bill about it and he was like, "Yeah, I don't like that one."
Yeah. It's like, thanks, Bill. Bring more in.
He gets it for free.
Bring more in. Okay.
Bring more in, Bill. I'm enjoying it.
Let's see.
Kind of.
Yeah. My body hates it. Okay, Jim, I found the reverse bet, man. Oh my God, this is gonna really chap your ass. The Minnesota Twins are playing the Detroit Tigers. Randy Dobnak versus Matthew Boyd.
Oh. We're reverse betting ourselves.
I am reverse betting. You can do whatever you want. I am taking the Tigers plus 1.5. So to lose by 1 or win, that's like even money. Okay. So I'm taking the Tigers plus 1.5.
Jakey, about to make a big...
Easy for you.
I can't agree with that.
Easy for you.
I understand you're fading yourself.
I get it.
You chose one that I
know.
I cannot agree with.
Is it going to be interesting or not interesting at all? I mean, this feels like a loser, but sometimes you got to put those in.
Boyd coming off a better start.
Dobnak,
one of the best pitchers going this season
currently
thus far. Twins really good. Tigers on the outs.
I think Tigers won their last 2 games.
Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah, Jake. Just Google Tigers. You MFer. Excuse me. Tigers beat the Cubs in a series. 2 in a row. Stay hot, Detroit.
Tigers have won 4 of their last 6.
Dang.
All right.
Thanks
guys.
everybody. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow.